Oh, come on, I can do better than that. I know there's not many of us in here. Give me fuel, give me fire, give me that's what I desire. Scream! There we go! Sooner or later, your college is going to hit you with a cease and desist, so I'm going to keep using that. Hope everyone have a good night tonight. Everybody got their beers? Everybody doing good? No. No? What the hell do you mean, no?
Margarita for that one, please. Tequila's great.
Everybody puts in for Get My Mama Margarita Fund. I have a good little set of people here tonight. I got Tequila Phil, I got Gus, I got... Oh, Gus, I can't do it. I look at it. I have Gus or your mother's sex slave. I have Tequila Philly. I have the man just known as John. We will call him Skinny John. I have Brandon?
Anything but late for supper.
He's definitely not late for supper. You can see that belly, you go big old Buddha belly. First up tonight, we're going to have Nikhil Phil. Philly? Phil?
It's actually Philly.
Philly.
Hey, man, come on. Hey, man. Don't you calm down. I got this on show.
I'll have 2 beers. How are you guys doing tonight? Man, this mic is hot. So I got a text about doing this amateur comedy mic night, right? And I was like, amateur can mean a lot of things, you know? I feel like amateur is a nice way of saying, you suck? Well, fuck it. Let's see what happens, you know? It's like amateur porn. Nobody watches amateur porn for the angles, you know? It's just not as good. But so is real life, so that's why we watch it. You know what's great about porn? It gives us a very accurate description of what most of the world is into. A multi-billion-dollar industry created off of our insatiable demand to bust a fucking nut.
Amen.
And there's this quote, right, by Freud. Some of you might know it. Who knows a lot about Freud here? Raise your hand. No? Ah, this just one guy just went. It's like, I don't want to be known for this. But he said everyone wants to just have sex with their moms.
Yes.
I know, everyone hears that and they're just like, what? No, that's not, oh really? Is that why the most searched term on Pornhub is stepmom? It's actually second. The first one's lesbian, because everyone hates dick, I guess. But speaking of pussy, I recently got a cat. One of my friends found her out in the rain. She brought her home, but her roommate wouldn't let her keep her. So I took her home, I fucked her hairy cunt, doggy style, and when it was all done, I looked into her big blue eyes and I just said, don't worry, I'll take the cat off your hands. My cat has taught me a lot about women though. Like when I first got this cat, I would give it all this love and attention, like I would just be like, oh my god, come here. And it would just fucking run away. So I changed tactics one time, right? I walked up to it one morning, it was standing right outside the kitchen, and I was like, alright. So I gave her a little something like this, stroked her back, and I said, get the fuck out of my way. And I walked away, and this cat just bear hugged my leg. And it was great. I finally got her approval. But yeah, this cats are a lot like women, and dogs are a lot like men. Because you never just see a cat vigorously, spontaneously just start fucking humping a leg just because they felt like it. You know, that's 100% dog energy. Now, cats taste in toys. A lot like women's taste in men, let's be real. Trash, right? So one time, I splurged a little. I got a fat paycheck, and I was just like, I'm going to take care of my cat. So I got her this really, really nice toy. Spent a little extra on it. I was so excited. I came home. I was just like, here you go. And she's like, nah, bitch, and runs to the empty Dasani case. That's what I'm worth, I guess. But now this cat, she's a house cat. We don't allow her to go outside too much with fleas and shit like that. But one time she did get out, right? She got out, and she had this Buddha-like experience where she like stepped outside the mountains, I guess. And we got her back inside, and she started looking at the walls and ceilings and shit, like, I'm inside a fake forest, where's the grass at? And I started to think about it some more, right? I started to think about what do cats feel like when they see like other cats roaming outside in the wild, right? They're not house cats, they're out there killing snakes and shit, I don't know. And I realized it's probably a lot like the way that I feel when I run into international Indian students on campus. You guys know what I'm talking about? They're always in these groups. They're never like, there's never just one, it's like ants. Every time I come close to them, right, they stare at me and we make eye contact. And there's this telepathic connection made. And all I hear from them is, why did you leave the herd, you whitewashed bastard? Why did you leave the herd? Come back to us. Come back to the herd. And I get it. I mean, I might be a little whitewashed, but I like the way you guys do things down here, you know? Like back in India, we got to shit in holes. It's not that great. You know, one time my dad, right, he came up to me, we're in India, and he's like, hey, do you want to go get some chicken? I'm like, all right. So I thought we were going to go to the grocery store, get some chicken, come back home, right? Wrong. He takes me to the middle of nowhere, 10 minutes away. We pull up to the shed that looks like Shrek's bathroom. The only thing that was missing was the fucking moon on the top, right? And we walk up, and there's this guy with a cleaver, this butcher with a cleaver, a cutting board, 2 barrels, and chickens in the back. And I'm just like, Dad, I'm no grocery store connoisseur or anything, but this ain't it, Chief. This is not a grocery store. And he's like, 2 chickens, please. And the guy goes to the back, right? Takes the chicken by the neck and comes up front and like, I've seen Karate Kid. I know the way this is gonna go down. He's gonna chop his head off, right? Wrong. This guy takes his cleaver, slits the throat just a little bit, blood spraying out, and he drops in the barrel, shuts the lid, and all you hear from inside of the rattling barrel is and right while all that's going on, my dad just having the most casual fucking conversation with this guy. He's going, hey, how is your kids doing? Oh, they're doing great. How is your kids doing? Oh, yes, this is my second son. Looks like the clouds are coming in. Oh, yes, the clouds are coming in. We haven't had clouds. And behind the scenes, it's just, and just silence, right? And this chicken takes the chicken out, it just looks like a meat sack, all the blood drained out. He slams it on the cutting board, skins it alive. I'm just traumatized right now, just like, and skins it alive, starts chopping it up, and hands it to us and we leave. And after that whole experience, I saw how like this chicken was mistreated and all of that, and I'm here to say, just in front of all my friends and everyone around here tonight, I decided I'm still not going vegan. Fuck that shit. So every time I go and look up Starzyme, like Snapchat and everything, it always feels like a pharmaceutical commercial. You know, it's like, take Leo, this will make your life so much better. It's never anything negative, you know? It's never anything negative. Just once, I want to go on there, I just want to check the connection between me and someone else, and then just say, take Scorpio, this will change your life. She'll bite off your dick, sell it on the black market, right before she runs over your dog. Thank you guys, my name is Nikhil.
Nobody likes dick. I heard that phrase and I was instantly reminded of my friend. God, I have so many friends and so many adventures with just a very specific two. One of them that gets to be here tonight. How you doing, Keenan?
I'm doing better now that I know you're telling this.
No, I'm gonna say that one later tonight. I'm gonna torture you knowing that I'm gonna kill Super Saiyan later tonight.
Oh God, you're doing it now.
Let's just talk about that's a shitty situation. But he said no one likes dick, and I had this other friend named Cameron.
Oh, okay. No. Let me know when goes way back, man. Like,
Oh, that goes way back. This guy has acute schizophrenia, and I loved him to death when he was on his meds. Normal guy, loved him to death. Would do anything for you, bend over backwards, mow your lawn, stays on your roof all day, and scream at the crows.
Mow your lawn for it.
Mow your lawn for a joint? I do remember that.
Oh my God!
I'm working at,
I remember that.
I'm working at Sonic at this point in time, and I'm like, you heard my friends say, hey, you want to come hang out with us? Like, yeah, sure. Is it okay if my buddy Cameron comes? Is he weird? No, he's not weird. He's really weird. We get him there, and he sits down, and he looks at the crowd, and he just, on the floor, just looks around and says, yeah, so I'm going to get a sex change because dick is gross. I'm sorry, guys, but we got to go. Like, no. Let me explain my logic. Dick is gross. I want to have a sex change to be a lesbian because dick is gross. Oh my God, dude. I got up, grabbed all the food and all the alcohol and left, and I didn't buy any of it. Next we have up is Brandon.
Okay. Let's see what's the range. Where am I? Okay, I'm right here. Oh my God! Look at all these faces. All right. So I'm not really funny, but I look funny, and I lean on that a lot. And that's good. And side note, so as we go along, I'm gonna touch base on a few things that Nick Hill touched base on. I take off my glasses, and it's like low resolution amateur porn. And so that's, you speak to the parts of society that you want, like they're like, oh, hey, this is my fetish. It's like, my fetish is fucking something, so I take my glasses off, and it's like, oh, I look at amateur porn, it's like, wow, it's like fucking. And what did you do with the chicken anyway, right? What did you guys do when you found the chicken?
I'm following.
I'm kidding. We're going. This is an adventure. All right, we haven't been here yet. I actually don't have any material prepared. I didn't know if that was painfully obvious or just regular obvious. I was woke up the other day. I inherited my mom's dog, and so I woke up the other day and I was going to feed this dog, and it looked like it had this fucking massive prolapse rectum coming out of it. And I was like, you know, like, I don't think that's normal. My failed anatomy class in like middle school tells me that something's wrong with this picture. So I called my job and said, fuck guys, I can't come in. I'm gonna be late, I'm gonna be at least an hour late. I gotta take my mom's dog to the vet because I can't keep a cactus alive, and this dog has a massive prolapse rectum, which I probably shouldn't really elaborate too much on after we were joking around about like subliminal messages about fucking chickens. And thank you. And so I get this dog to the vet, and I'm super bummed out. I'm like, fuck, dude, I just killed my mom's dog. They're gonna tell me that it's gonna need some crazy experimental procedure where they remove the rectum and replace it with the rectum of a fucking goat or something. It's like, I don't have that fucking money. I have keep my rectum in line money, and that doesn't pertain to my dog, so I don't have that kind of money. So I'm sitting at the vet, and it's a tense moment, you know. There's like, fuck, what's gonna happen? What are they gonna tell me? And so sure enough, the vet takes a moment. He looks at his dog. He says, "Oh, look, that's just matted up shit." And so, you know, he takes the clippers and he starts shaving this dog's ass. They bathe it. Anyway, the dog's good, guys. The dog is okay. For those of you, yes, thank you. Countryside Veterinary in Lumberton. Drop, mic drop. You know what I mean? They do it out there. So if you need your dog's asshole shaved, those are your guys, amongst other things. Thank you so much. Because I'm cozy bombing. Like, this is my comfort zone. Anyway, but yeah, we just touching base on a few things, you know. So where were we at? God, man, how about that airline food, man? I'm just saying, like, if you're in the Mile High Club, you're eating a lot of dick. How about that airline food? How about that fucking airline food? Oh, I'm gonna keep tanking, baby. Well, this is my 15 minutes of fame. I hope y'all talked about it. I hope y'all talked about it for another 5 after. Make it a 20. Make it a solid 20. I'm very happy to share the stage with a bunch of funny people. I like to think.
Oh my God.
Why do you keep staring at me?
I don't know.
Are the
Bro.
lines written on my face?
Oh, there it was this entire fucking time. I didn't leave my asshole up there.
That's what I have him under my contact.
You keep your assholes under your contacts too. When I scroll through my phone, I keep a lot of assholes in my contacts too. What about y'all? Y'all do that? No.
Number one standing right there.
Woo! Hey, come on, baby! Bust it open. Bust it wide open. Hey, flush your shit, guys. Come on. We are fucking animals, goddamn it. Fucking animals, get it? I'm just kidding. If y'all were animals, we'd be busy. Oh, I'm sorry. It's 2021 and it's beyond our comprehension. We got fucking serial killer documentaries on the fucking TV all day. And like, we're gonna be appalled when I joke around about fucking the family pet. Yeah, fuck you. I mean, with love though. Like, it's hard fucking, but it's good fucking.
The dog? The cat.
I mean, do you make them in the right after?
Actually, I was curious about that myself. Nikhil, after the show, we'll have to ask about how they cook those chickens. Because personally, I don't cook chickens after I fuck them.
Why are you fucking chickens?
Why aren't you fucking chickens? Oh, I'm sorry. You must have a normal social life and fuck buddies and friends with benefits. Fucking grow up. Grow the fuck up. Grow up. I fucking blush and look down when I see a pretty woman. Grow the fuck up. Fuck it. I'm sorry, I got a mic. I can say that. It's like, if I was in the street, I'd just be like, yeah, I'm sorry, I shouldn't fuck chickens. Thank you. Don't fuck your family pets.
So PSA is, goats do suck themselves off. Only reason why this conversation, you talk about fucking goats and fucking chickens and whatnot. I had 2 goats. We killed the mother somehow. I don't remember how. Alright, she dead anyways. Next to his brother, she's gonna get it. But I walked out my traumatized little eyes, just see a fucking head tilt back and arm up, and leg go up, and just go at it. Only witness to this, and it's fucking traumatizing. Next up, we have Gus, or your mother's sex slave.
Alright, I'm also one of the other people that don't have fucking material because I'm a complete dipshit, so this is straight off the dome.
This list is good.
So, I was in the 8th grade I was going into the 8th grade. My mom and dad, they left, went to Vegas, probably went to go fuck some other swingers or whatever, you know, they're weird people. So my brother was like, hey, do you want to smoke weed? And of course I'm like, yeah, that sounds fucking amazing, dude, like, let's do it. So my brother gets a bong and gets his weird friend. This guy, he's so memorable to me because he was the fuggliest guy and had the biggest gap and had a lisp that could be heard from around the world. So I just smoked with him, and every time that he talked, I felt a teardrop just come down every time. Very disappointed in that guy. So school comes around, and I'm of course going around bragging about how I smoked weed or whatever, and I tell my best friend, and he goes and tells his mother, which also, his mother's a MILF, I miss her so much. Tracy Williams, wherever you are, I miss you. So, I'm chilling in my room. I'm on my iPhone 7, and I'm looking at it. And so I hear my mom crying in the living room, and I'm like, oh, that must be bad. Hopefully no one died. So all of a sudden, I'm Snapchatting this girl. I remember I was Snapchatting. Her name was Shay. And all of a sudden, when your parents say your full name and they yell it, you know you're about to either get your ass beat or they're going to tell you a disappointment speech. Well, I'll tell you what, it wasn't a disappointment speech. So I hear my name out loud, I start crying, running into the room, and then my dad grabs me by my shirt and says, were you smoking fucking marijuana? And you know what I did? I didn't even say anything, I just pissed myself on the spot. So, kudos to my dad, first person ever made me piss myself. Also the second one was him because he did it the second time too. So, he gets my iPhone 7, he said, Melanie, my mom, did you just buy this phone? She said, yeah, I just bought it. He goes outside, he said, bring Gus. Gets my phone, smacks it on the concrete into pieces, and then he proceeds to spit in my face. Also, my brother was going to Lamar at the time. You want to know what happened with him? The day after this whole thing happened, he got pulled over by LUPD with a 12-pack of natties and 2 grams of weed and got kicked off of LU campus. Give a hands up for my brother! No, I'm just kidding. Fuck that guy. Alright. Shit, where is it going with this? Yeah, my brother. Yeah, there's a lot of things I can say about my brother. He's not a good guy. He's 24, right? So, he had a kid, right? My niece. I just found out about her like 2 months after she was born because, you know, he lied about it. He went to all the DNA tests, piece of shit guy. So then 3 months after this baby's born, he got another girl pregnant. And guess what? It was premature, and now he's got 2 kids, 6 months apart. And he's paying child support for both of them. Sucks to be him. I know. Tough guy. Yeah. Shut up, Gary. What's a good story? Lake House. Oh, Lake House. All right. Can I get like really vulgar? All right. All right. You know what? So I was at a lake house with a bunch of teenagers without my parents for my first time on vacation this past summer. And some of the people that were at that lake house are in this room right here, and God bless their souls for that. So, I was drinking heavily. I went on a 4-day bender, and the last day, we had a shit ton of alcohol last night. It's like, well, this alcohol isn't going to drink itself, and my liver definitely isn't going to fail by tomorrow, so it has to be gone. So, I drink, and then somebody says they have Adderall. So, you know, I go for the Adderall. That wasn't good. So then I started drinking more, and then somebody pulls out a blunt, and then I hit that and smoke that. Down for the count again. And then the last, should I go that far? Yeah, you know what, the last one? No?
Yeah.
You know what, the last one I did a fucking line of coke, you know what, and it was fucking crazy. I was sitting in a car in the passenger seat, and I swear to God I thought I was in a movie. Like, I honestly thought I was floating in space or some shit. I didn't know. I woke up the next morning and I think, no, I wanted to die. I remember, I drove home, my mom looked at me, she said, yeah, you look like shit. Yeah, she's not a supportive person. Fucking Melanie. Where's my dad? Let's talk about my dad. You remember this one? Yeah. So, every instance that, so me and my dad, we're strong-minded people. We're very big assholes and smart asses. So when we get in fights, it's not even a fight. He's like a 300-pound, 6-foot fat fuck who just like topples me every time we get in fights. I remember one time he yelled at me because I think I wanted to go to my girlfriend's house, and then he wouldn't let me leave. And then he got on my back, and then he said, "Oh, are you okay? Are you okay?" And then he said he loved me after, and then, God, what am I doing? That's crazy. That is crazy. Damn. Yeah. I'm a retard. Speaking of retards, my brother has Erb's palsy. What? It's not my fault that he can't move his left arm up past his neck. What he gets $40,000 for, you know what I get? $300 checks every 2 weeks. He's got it nice. Oh wait, never mind. He's got child support. Poor bastard. He got a free cruise one time. You know what happened? He thinks he got a girl pregnant, but he never got her contact information. So there could be a third one somewhere. We just don't know. Just like the first one, you know. It's kind of like I Spy. Fuck, I hated I Spy. You ever do I Spy as a kid? Teacher like grade you on that shit? Pissed me off. Yes! Go to Buna. I mean, Buna. Shit. Hate that fucking place too. You know what's in Buna? A 4-way, a Sonic. Oh wait, a Papa John's. Don't go there though. They have a place called Cougar Country. That's where the crackheads live. Yeah. There was a meth lab that exploded there last year. We felt it throughout the town. Keep in mind the town's also like 5 miles long. Fucking disgusting. I also ate cat shit when I was 3. And my mom thought about putting me on Dr. Phil. That probably would have been a smart move. And then there was another incident where I threw kittens up in the fan when I was 4. And then I blamed it on my brother. And then my brother got his ass whooped. And then I never got in trouble for it again. Yeah, my brother hates me. He sprayed me with mace one time too. And then blamed it on me.
You get around two the other night?
Huh?
Oh, God. You got way up there. Yeah, you get around two the other night of the man.
Oh, fuck. Dude, I have PTSD from mace. I saw that shit and I almost cried. Like, I ran. That's the one thing I'm not looking forward to. God. My dad drowned me in milk when it happened. He was like, get your fucking head in there right now. Just like dumped me and I was crying about it. It's like, what are you bitching about? I just drowned you in milk. Like, yeah, Dad, that's fine. It's not like you just were drowning me or anything. Fucking weirdo. Yeah, that guy. He has lost a lot of weight though. But he's still a fat fuck. My mom though, she's nice. She's a decent human being. She actually, we smoked weed together, and she works for the government, so. Cheers to her. We support America. Thank you. I'm sorry that was shit, and here you go.
Give it up for Gus or your mother's sex life.
You fucked my mom.
Well, there goes John. He's excited about Gus fucking his mom, apparently.
He's good.
John just got a stepdaddy, everybody. No one's happy for you. Good.
They're bonding right now as we speak.
You know, Gus brought up a disappointing part of his life. And next up, I have Keenan, but I have a very special story about Keenan and disappointing situations. It was a very shitty situation.
It was a very shitty situation.
So my first job was at Popeye's Chicken and Biscuits, and I started working with this fuckhead over here. He was considerably older than me at the time. I was 16, underage drinking.
And I supported it.
He definitely fucking supported it. Fucking one night, it's a school night, I have Keenan over, he's drinking with me and my parents, and I decide I'm gonna take my responsibility as a dad, because I'm a good child. I'm a lying sack of shit, and you all fucking know it.
You quit on me that night.
About 2 o'clock in the morning, I hear my bedroom door just why the fuck open? My stepdad takes Keenan and throws him in and says, take your drunk ass to bed. I turn on my lamp, throw him a pillow and blankets and sleep over there. Turn on my lamp and try to go back to sleep. Not even 5 fucking minutes later, all I can hear is, dude, what the fuck is that?
That's Keenan.
I turn on my lamp, and Keenan's on his knees in the corner. Keenan, what the fuck you doing? I went Super Saiyan. I got cocky, and I lost the battle. What? I went Super Saiyan. I got cocky, and I lost the battle. Keenan, what the fuck are you talking about? Dude, I just shit myself. Get the fuck out of my room! Fucking then he proceeds to walk his shitty ass all the way home.
All the way.
All the way home.
It was a quarter mile.
After embarrassing my good friend Keenan, I said I'll bring up cleaning kitchens to the stage.
A quarter mile was fucking ass. Yeah, well, a quarter mile when I had shit myself is there's many steps after you done did shit yourself. But like, man, I have so many stories where I got so blackout drunk. They get bad, bro. They get really bad. I've woken up in jail with no recollection of how I got there. Alright, I have woken up being processed in Orange County Jail. Like, oh bro, oh my god, my last memory I was at a party. Dude, what happened to Adam's party? They're like, oh, I don't know, man. You were trying to, you were walking down the road, you're in your underwear. So we arrested you and we charged you with like 3 things, and now you're here. What happened to Adam's party? Dude, we were chilling, we were having a good time. That was my last memory. And then bam, poof, jail. And again, like I got like 11 or 12 of those stories. But those are somehow more, dude, I have woken up in the morning, and again, like in jail, you gotta get processed, you gotta get out, you gotta wait for your cousin to pick you up, you gotta not talk about how you got there, you just don't want to talk about the rest. You go home, you go to sleep, you wake up, and you sleep for like a fucking day. Like, I don't know at all what happened last night, I don't care, I'm just going to sleep. But then you wake up, and then you care. And then you gotta play like Batman Detective. You gotta like look through your fucking history of everyone you hung out with last night, and see, it was Adam was there and blah blah was there. Like, bro, like what the fuck happened? But all of my blackout drunken histories, again, there's 12. All of that, you wake up in jail. Oh. Like that's kind of like that was rock bottom right there, man. Oh, yeah, that was like 1 of 12. Like 11 proceeded after that one, but that was still worse.
You didn't hit Super Saiyan 2?
Yeah, no, of course not. I shit myself with the Super Saiyan 1. I didn't go home like Vegeta and train. I went to sleep.
Bro, oh, man, you can't give up on shitting yourself.
He died like Yamcha.
But no, man, like you get it under control. I quit drinking a lot, but I kept drinking with a friend of mine. And we really tried, like, we started this craft beer podcast, Opinions of Beer, y'all check it out. It's a great podcast. And we don't drink that much, I don't, maybe he does. He can handle the shit better. But I don't drink that much, I drink every now and then on the show and shit. So we were doing the show the other night. And he decided that we're going to do prank, there's 3 of us, and he decided we're going to do prank phone calls. And I'm always just kind of like socially awkward. I'm not big on doing the prank phone call thing. It's not funny to me. Puts me in a social place I don't even want to be at. How the fuck can that be funny? But it's for Opinions of Beer, so we do it. It's a great podcast. Y'all check it out. Again, Opinions of Beer. Fucking hashtag. Love it.
Where is that podcast?
Every fucking where. It's on every platform, fucking YouTube. It's on Spotify, iTunes.
If I was aware you were going to be advertising, I would give you a shorter time.
Absolutely. YouTube. Opinions of Beer, y'all check it out. Anyways, so we're sitting there and we're doing prank phone calls, and a friend of mine, his first gag is he's gonna call this place, it's a brewery, and he's gonna act like he has this whole order of what was it? Bratwurst, right? Yeah, he has this whole order of bratwurst. But he handles it like a true professional, and I was like, God damn it, you handled that phone call well, it wasn't funny. Because it's, I got your bratwurst.
And he calls the brewery, and they're like, oh, we didn't order any bratwurst. And we're like egging him on. Come on, bro, go on with the prank phone call. And he's like, yeah, your bratwurst, you know, it's an $800 order of bratwurst. And the brew is like, well, we didn't order any bratwurst. And he's like, oh, I'm sorry. And he hangs up. And like everyone had a different bit planned, but he did his bit so poorly. They're like, hey, what are you gonna do? What do you got planned? And I was like, I'm thinking his bit. Like he was golden and he failed me, you know? So I call a cafe, and it's called like the Good Morning Mother and Daughter Cafe. And they're like, oh yeah, so this is the Good Morning Mother and Daughter Cafe. And it sounds like a daughter speaking, it's a young woman. She's like, yeah, this is the Mother and Daughter Cafe. And I was like, yeah, this is Frank. Yeah, I got your fucking bratwurst here. And she's like, what are you talking about? Yeah, your bratwurst for Oktoberfest. You know, Oktoberfest is coming up. You need your bratwurst. Everyone loves your bratwurst. This is Good Morning Cafe. Yeah, I know who I'm calling. I gotta shit this for you. And she's like, I don't know anything about a bratwurst. $800 what you gotta pay for it. It's here, it's here. I'm down here at the Conical. You know, I just need to know where you want me to put in. You know, and she's like, I don't know what you're talking about. I'm talking about the bratwurst. And then you put it in a boil, it tastes good. You know, your bratwurst. And she didn't know what I was talking about, so she hung up on me. You know, and it's like, oh, all right, that was my bad. We go on with the podcast. She calls back. Like I said, I thought I was talking to the daughter. She sounded very young. And then there's this old mom kind of lady figure on the phone. And she's like, yes, due to the fact that she called back made the podcast episode so great, you know? But she calls back, and she's saying, oh, yes, you know, the order about the bratwurst. She's like inquiring what the hell I was talking about. And we done moved on with the podcast, and we're like talking about some other shit, how great beer is, public fucking politics, I don't know. And I had to jump back into the character of Frank, and I'm like, yeah, it's Frank, you know, yeah, I called him up, I'm down the road at the Conical. You know, I got your bratwurst. I mean, I can't go back, where, is this John? No, John's my boss. You know, she's like, no, this is John. And she said some name I wasn't familiar with, some John she knows. I'm like, is this John from down the road? I said, no, John's my boss. He told me to come here. Well, John who? I said, John Island. John Island, he's my boss. He gave me this fucking order. A fucking bratwurst. I'm bringing it to you. It's Oktoberfest. And she was just lost. She didn't know what to do. I said, well, you gotta figure it out. I'm down here at the Conical. We done Google mapped it. There literally was a Conical right down the road. We Google mapped it. Like, you know, she's literally thinking, you know, I'm an 18-wheeler driver. I'm down the road with fucking bratwurst. She's like, where's it coming from? I said, fucking New Jersey. We've been driving all fucking day. We can't bring this shit back. You know? And dude, she, whoever, apparently she's heard Frank phone call before, because she's like, this is John, and my name was, and see, every time she said John, I thought of this guy. See, no, but John, my boss is John, oh, yeah, John gave me the order. And, you know, that's one of my bits.
One of the bitches. Give him the shit, Keith.
Show him the shit.
Give it to him.
Give him.
Yeah, I don't know what that means either. Do it.
They might need to find your horse trail.
Yeah, well, like every fucking comedian that came on stage, like, dude, I didn't prepare either. You want to do comedy? I don't not. You know, I am inebriated now, and I will be more inebriated later. So, I had 14 fucking stories. I walk on stage and look at all of y'all. I got two.
Get your pants, give him a show, man.
Apparently, I forgot to close. Yeah. He held his beer up. That didn't make one of those 12 stories come back to me. All right, well, I guess that's it.
Oh, God, Dilly Damn King. So, before I bring up the last meeting tonight, if anybody else wants to try out tonight, all you gotta do is come talk to me. I'll get you up here.
I saw your fucking hand go up, Bo. Hey, sit down. That guy.
This man
He's
is
a
so...
cook. He's a cook.
How much Adderall will make you normal?
It don't exist.
This man does not need cocaine. He does not need anything other. He doesn't even need the last name. Let's bring up John.
What the fuck is going on with this place right now? Holy shit. Hey, what the fuck is up, dude? Holy shit. That's my boy. You just met. Hey, what were you talking about over here? I saw you. She's cool. She's cool as hell.
This dude's filming the whole thing because he's a badass and he cares. Let me tell you something. Ian was nervous as fuck getting up here. I'm not joking. Okay, he was really nervous. We were talking about it on the way here. I went and picked him up, and we came. And he's like, "Hey, I don't really have anything written." I'm like, "You don't have anything written?" He's like, "No, I don't have anything written, man. I'm just gonna go wing it." And I'm like, "You can do that. You can do that, and it's pretty cool." What are you guys talking about? Not you. I love you.
I'm 99% sure that if you get a little more aggressive, you'll turn into the Hulk.
Fuck yeah, Bruce Banner! My shit, Bruce Banner, baby. Ah, he didn't want to fuck me. I've been trying to go Super Saiyan for a long time. You know what I'm saying? Like 6th grade.
Did you and that other guy share cocaine?
Did we share cocaine? I've never done cocaine. I've thought about it. I think it's one of the most natural drugs that exist. Actually, like cocaine and weed might not actually be that bad for you, but we've been, trained to think cocaine bad. But look at construction workers. You know what I'm saying? Like, dude, construction workers, they're like, "Hey man, Hey, Bo. Yeah, it's Steven, man. Hey, look, bro, they done called us in. We got 24 more hours on this bitch. I know. I told him the same shit. We done been on 24. Well, hey, you want to meet me in the shack? I'm gonna do a line. We're gonna do this bitch. We getting overtime. We gonna pay them bills. My wife is gonna suck me off, buddy. We gonna have it happen. Anyway, I mean, Keaton, he was fucking so nervous getting up here, man. I think he did a great job. Can you guys give him a hand? I really mean it. It's weird. I love the sound of applause, don't you? It sounds like hard fucking when you do it all together. Let's do it. Let's seriously, check it out. Clap with me real quick. Fuck, it feels good. I'm just saying. Where's my energy at? You know what I mean? And these guys keep trying to put me on Adderall. My dad was, at a very young age, I'm talking 2nd, 3rd grade, I had people that were like, "Hey, your child is really erratic. He's very disruptive in class. We've had to paddle him in the hallway because people used to do that." Who's been paddled in their life? Not in a sexual way. Put your hand down. Wait. Like seriously, when you were in kindergarten through 3rd grade, who got took out in the hall and paddled with a fucking wooden paddle? He loved it.
Oh, where you motherfuckers at? I know you're out there.
No one? Yeah, we grew up in a different fucking generation, man. It's really nuts. Huh? What? Somebody paddled? No? You did? No, not in a sexual way. Not in a sexual way. In a school way. Like I'm talking fucking kindergarten. Okay. Whenever they used to line you up like this, one person in front of you at a time. Like what the fuck was that? They were teaching you how to be on an assembly line. We all know about public school. How many of you go to Lamar? I don't know what that is. Who goes to Lamar? Everyone here go to Lamar? You go to Lamar? Okay. What do you guys do? That's one of my favorite tables over there. What do you guys do? You students? Yeah? Okay, cool. I don't know why you didn't fucking answer me. That's cool. So, I mean, if you go here, you know the deal. You've been through a certain amount of school. You've been through the fucking system. Am I right? Now you're in college. You got some freedom. Am I right? And you do what you want. You don't get paddled because you can't shut the fuck up. Do you?
Speak for yourself, buddy.
Do you?
I'm paying extra.
I'm not paying to get paddled.
I get a bill on my tuition.
Yeah. But wait, I heard somebody missed the best part, and I want to know what that means. You said you missed the best part. What's the best part?
You doing coach?
Yeah. No, I just wanted to know what you were doing.
I just like to be included. How does this sound like it? Does it sound good? God damn. Yeah, I do need to take my jeans off. I don't usually wear jeans. They're really constricting, you know what I mean? I am free balling though. How many people here smoke weed? Wait, no, I meant to say, we're here to support police. How many are there in here? Alright. None. Hey, don't fuck with me, dude. Alright, hey, no, who smokes weed? 2. 2, 3. This is getting bigger. Who smokes weed? 3, 4, 5. Fuck yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Okay, you know what's funny? Let's talk about this. Did you know that you can get your weed in the mail?
Yeah. Be careful. Yes.
No. You know why? It's illegal to tamper with mail. It's illegal to fuck with the mail. You can't open someone else's mail. It's illegal. If you opened your mom's fucking mail, you fucked up. But no one knows about it. But you can just order it. You can order it online. People will fucking ship you. It's best to have a hookup. It's best to have a hookup. You want to have a dude. But if you don't have a dude, all of your campus kids, you're constantly online. Am I right? It's easy to find weed. Just saying. And they can't fuck with it because you can't fuck with mail. What kind of paradox do we live in? It's illegal. Do you see what I'm saying? Fuck, man. It's illegal to fuck with the mail so you can get your weed through the mail. They can't fuck with it.
They can if they smell it.
I don't want to know that.
Hide your shit.
Now I have a guy. I'm smart. I have a guy. I go to the hood for my shit.
I don't get mail.
It's fucking good there. God, I bring my shit sometimes to a different part of the hood just so I can be like, hey, you seen it? They're like, we'll be fucking. I do a lot of hip hop shit. And I love to go in the studio and bring my own shit and give it to whoever is the producer. If you're thinking about rapping, anybody out there, pro tip, bring weed for your producer and make it good. Don't give him Reggie. Unless it's really good. I have had that. And if you smoke, whatever, a lot, then you smoke something else. That's cool.
Hey, you do hip hop, yeah? So you rap. So you rap.
Sure.
So rap.
I can beat my
This is a comedy night. It's a comedy night. Hit me up on hip hop night. We'll freestyle. Me and you. I'm not joking. Hit the beat. We'll go boom, boom, boom. What the fuck you want to do? Yeah, boom, boom, clap. It's down in my head. Get the fuck out of here. What is that? God damn. I heard some Katy Perry or some shit. Why is there a pin here? Fuck. You know what I mean? It's crazy. There's some fruit flies here too. Look, I'm not shitting on this establishment. I think it's really cool. I love this place, and I like the energy that most of you are giving me, especially right around here. You know what I mean? This feels good. I like y'all. I like him too. His glasses are shit, am I right? I was just thinking about Harry Potter, because I was right here, and I saw this bug, and I was like, I'm just going after that motherfucker. I'm gonna get that snitch. You can't get the snitch, though. Because they're fruit flies. They're not really snitches, and it doesn't feel the same. You just got a bug in your hand now. Fuck, I gotta go wash my hands. Hey, fun fact, I'm one of the only people in here I think that have washed hands. Washed hands! Let's see them. 1, 2, 3, 4. Dirty hands! Everybody in here going to take a piss and just fucking. In the beer! Fuck. I thought you were raising your hand for a second. You're just fixing your hair. That's cool.
Yes, sir.
So, all bullshit aside, I just wanted to, open you guys up a little bit. And I don't mean in a sexual way. I never do, guys. I don't mean it.
That explains a lot.
Yeah, it does. It's crazy. I know, it's weird. But, so let's get into some personal shit. My account got hacked. I don't have any money right now. Why? OnlyFans? Fuck! So, I'm just fucking literally sleeping the day away. I lost my dad not too long ago. That's my mom and my dad gone. I'm a man who has to decide what my own moral compass is now. It's a weird place. The world is a weird place to me now. So, I wake up not too long after all this happened. I'm still just trying to figure myself out. I'm going through the house, I'm cleaning, memories are flooding, I'm fucking crying and shit. I'm like, God damn, it's fucking hard.
But I look at my bank account, it just takes all that away. It's like minus 20, minus 20, minus 20, minus 20, minus 20, minus 20, minus $200 to OnlyFans. And it wasn't a bitch I knew. I was like, who the fuck? I haven't used it since like February. I only used it once, you know. You get in a chat, you follow somebody, you check out some naked shit, it gets weird, you get uncomfortable, you thought you were going to be into it, but you're not. You thought you'd be, yeah, it's cool. It's not, it's fucking weird. So I quit, but I didn't delete the bitch. I didn't delete it. So months later, right now, I'm waiting on my debit card right now. I had to cancel my shit. I look up and see all these minus 20s that equal up to a minus 200. I call the bank and I'm like, this is going to be a weird conversation. I called Natchez, because that's what I bank with. And they're like, hey, how can I connect you? And I'm like, I didn't tell her. That'd be cool. I think I need to tell her. I think that'd be good. I'm like, all right, let me connect you. So I go and I connect. Talk to a fucking teller. Hey, I know this is going to sound weird. I've got a lot of minus 20s on my account right now. A lot of money gone. And it's like up to $200, and it's from OnlyFans. And she's like, oh, yeah. And I'm like, no, don't start judging me. You're working right now. You're on the clock. Don't judge. So, and I knew how it would sound. You're like, dude, I'm minus $200 from OnlyFans. They're like, are you sure you didn't, like, just do that? And I'm like, no, I didn't fucking do that. If I had done it, I would be fine. I would understand that I lost the money. I gave the last person that I did it with 20s. That's what you do. You're like, here's 20, shake it a little more. Here's 20, do a thing. Here's 20, that's weird. Here's 20, oh, you got a bunch of shit in there. Here's 20, I gotta go. What the fuck are you doing? Don't do that to yourself. Holy shit, X out of that bitch, because it's fucking weird. It gets weird. I blocked her and all sorts of shit. She thought I was into it. What was it? It was weird. I don't know. There was a lot of toys and chains and all that. Chains and whips sound really cool, but guess what? It gets weird. It gets really weird really fast. And you think you're into something, and you're not. You know, like when you're like, whenever you're young, you're like, I just want to be bit a little. I just want to like a little. And then later on, you're like, let me choke a little, whatever. Let me choke a little, you know? Like, it's not weird, whatever. It is a little weird. She flips somebody off now after I said that. So she likes to be choked. And for anybody wondering, I know you Lamar people probably look at each other like, I would love to be with that. But what's she into? There's so much fucking media nowadays, am I right? Everyone's into something. And that's not even a good thing to say. That's not even the right way to say it. Everyone's into everything. How many fucking shows are in the world? You ever ask someone, what's your favorite show? Back in the 90s, I'm in my 30s. Back in the 90s, you ask somebody, what's your favorite show? Fucking Dragon Ball Z. Whatever the fuck it is. Now, it's more like, what's your favorite show right now? Because if you sat your ass down and listened and watched Netflix for the rest of your life, you would never finish the shit. There's too much. There's too much film. There's too much shows. There's too many shows. There's too many broadcasting. Hulu, Netflix, Pornhub, whatever your streaming service is. Yeah, all right, Pornhub. Get some cripples in here. I love wheelchair porn. Whatever he's into. No, wait, no. Gus is into shitty. Yeah, Gus is into shit, so that's pretty cool. Shit play. Anybody into shit play? All right. Damn it, you only get the comedians with the shit play. You don't get anyone in the crowd. No one's like, yeah. I thought they would be into it. I thought someone would be into shit play, but there's fucking nobody. I'm not into shit play either. I wasn't looking for it because I'm into it. Don't fucking check me out here. Damn. Anyway, my money's back on my way to my account now.
I have a collection of parts for other things.
Guys, talked about Dr. Phil. What the fuck were you saying about Dr. Phil? You ate cat shit and you wish you had gone on Dr. Phil. Let me tell you how that would have went. Yeah. You know, I'm going to tell you what would have happened if you had done that. If Gus here had went on Dr. Phil because he ate cat shit. Who's seen Dr. Phil? If you don't raise your hand, goddamn. That's a unicorn. Yeah. Thank you. I'm actually genuinely touched by this. It means you're a magical motherfucker when somebody gives you a unicorn. That's what it means. He knows what I'm talking about. You've been given a unicorn. I knew it, you son of a bitch! You guys told me he wasn't a unicorn. I said this dude's a unicorn. They were like, shut the fuck up. Who the fuck are you? We've never seen you before. And Keenan's like, that's John. And I'm like, I'm John. I'm over here. Say again? I would fucking love that. That dude's a badass. What's your name? Spider! Give it up for Spider, everybody, because he's a bad motherfucker. Thank you. I'm going to go ahead and shut the fuck up now. I appreciate all of you.
So it's been brought up by several people tonight that we're going to start a fund to get this man some Adderall. No.
Don't give him Adderall!
He can only take them there if he doesn't have confidence.
Yeah. No, because like it sets in and shit. You don't give this man
This
Adderall.
goofy, man.
I didn't shit on Keenan once, and I really planned on it.
You didn't shit on Keenan?
I didn't.
Well, there's a bathroom right there. You can go shit on Keenan.
I noticed that.
Let's
I was
go.
just shitting material on shitting on Keenan.
So I haven't told an actual story tonight. I haven't told an actual joke.
Joey, I fucked up, dude. I fucked up. What was your name who gave me the unicorn?
Kirsten! Yeah.
Kirsten?
Yeah.
You're a badass. Thank you so much. I'm serious.
I haven't really told a story tonight. I just kind of been introducing people and telling little bit bullshit stories in between. I'm gonna let y'all vote. Should I tell a story about a midget sex doll? Or should I tell a story about a summer sausage? I keep hearing midget sex doll. Summer sausage! Midget sex doll wins. Midget sex doll wins. Fucking bratwurst. So, most of my stories come from my friends Keenan and Cameron. This is not a Keenan and Cameron related one, and it's weird for me to even tell it. My phone decided it's going to play music. I'm so very sorry. Shut up.
Yeah, Katy Perry ass motherfucker.
Yeah, you're gonna fucking hear me roar, motherfucker. God damn.
I got your phone. It's good.
So, a buddy of mine happens to be, like, Mexican descent. His whole family is Mexican and everything else. I love them to death. First time meeting them, they're like, hey, you have a headache? Do you need a drink? I'm 16. Here's you a whole bottle of Tennessee whiskey. Fuck it, thank you. Fuck it. And I'm sitting there, and his little brother's having a birthday party. And I think it's going to be fucking hilarious because he's turning 16. I'm going to go buy him a midget sex doll as a joke. $250 later, I bought a midget sex doll, and I gave it to him. And, it was a good little laugh, good little fun. He opens it up, and then there's a receipt with it so he can return and go get what he actually wants. It takes about a good 2 months for him to be unbusy to go do what he needs to do. We go into there, and we walk into his room, we open the closet. There's not a midget sex doll in there. We open up the closet, there's not a midget sex doll in there. Where the fuck is it? Where the fuck is anything? Why the fuck did I buy this? It's a midget sex doll. I could have just gave him $250 and been done with it. We searched the entire fucking house. The entire fucking house. Couldn't find it anywhere, and we just thought about it. His even younger brother just turned 13 and hit puberty. We walk in his room. He doesn't have a closet because he lives in a broom closet to begin with. He's got a bed. It's like fucking Harry Potter up in that bitch. He's gonna stay in his room and forget that he exists. This motherfucker, the sex doll came with 3 outfits: a schoolgirl, a nun, and I don't remember the third one, but it never got used anyways.
School teacher.
It probably was a school teacher.
Or nurse. Go fucking wizard.
But we get into his closet of a room and lift up the mattress, and there's a whole fully blown up sex doll in a little schoolgirl outfit, used in everything. We cannot return that bastard. We can't take it back. This poor motherfucker had to look at his little brother and say, what the fuck is wrong with you? This thing is like 3 foot tall. Yeah, it was just right height.
Got a bigger dick than
Fucking right height. And this thing is fucking stinky. No one taught this child to clean the sex toys afterward.
2020 taught us how to sanitize.
2020. Too bad it's happened in 2016 because we didn't know how to sanitize for coronavirus. Y'all have a great night. We might be
It's a
repeating.
different time, is all I'm saying.
Would y'all want us to repeat? Is there anybody you want to see again?
Good. Wash your hands.
Oh, do you want to try? You want to The shot?
How y'all doing tonight? How y'all doing? It's a good time, you know what I'm saying? Good time. What?
Kevin Hart.
What are you got, pee-pee? How are y'all doing, man? Man, I see a lot of beautiful people out here, you know what I'm saying?
Hey, we got groupies.
What?
We got groupies.
Groupies? This is my sister.
Oh, damn.
Man, you probably But anyway, how you doing? It's my sister. Anyway, I got all my friends in the back. They all chilling. Yeah. This is a small dude. Yes, I'm 5'7", but the height never matters. Hey, what you talking about? Come on, stay up here. I bet you I'm taller than you, son. What's up? Anyway, don't come at me like that. Come on, Darian. How long does it take you to pee, bro? Exactly. Come on.
You didn't watch
Come
the
on. All right, there you go. He didn't even wash his hands. I bet you didn't even wash your hands.
He's back. You gotta restart.
All right. What's up? My name is Rashawn. I am 20 years old, and yes, I'm single. I'm very asexual. Want to talk about sexuality? Nigga, bro. It changes up, bro. I go to a girl, and she be like, hey, I'm bi. And then I'm not with the guy, but she's with another guy, with a girl, with another girl, with another guy, and it's just really confusing to me. And I'm just like, what? So are you really bi, or are you just like really like different like people like different people whenever people like different? So I don't know what the hell going on with that. But shit. Alright, I'm gonna ask again, but in a not Adderall-y way. How many people in here smoke weed? Nice, that's cool. I'm gonna tell you the first time.
Your hands went up whenever you asked.
Hey, my hands are proud, you know what I'm saying? I feel that shit gets me right every day, you know what I'm saying? But shit, I'm tell you the first time I ever hit that joint. Shit. It was my freshman year, bro. I was chilling. A civil, black African American man raised by 2 white women, just never touched the herbs and spices, bro. Never did. Till one time, I was chilling at the crib. My homeboy Justin was like, yo, I got the goodies. And I'm like, what are you talking about, bro? And this ain't heavy set, so I'm thinking, bro, this nigga got a pack of Skittles or something. Some shit like that. He's like, nah, bro. I picked up like, I don't know, a gram. I'm like, a gram of weed? And he was like, yeah, bro. And I was like, shit, I ain't never done that before. He was like, bro, come over. I was like, okay, bet. I pulled up, chilling. It was me. We're gonna say it was me, Carly, January, some other dude, and some other dude. I forgot their names. It was from a long time ago. But damn, we rolled up, hit the joint. I was chilling like a villain, bro. I was sitting on the couch watching this boo-boo ass movie that they got me to watch. I'm just like, this shit makes no sense, but I'm high as fuck, so I don't give a shit. And so I'm like, damn, I'm hungry as shit. My mouth dry as fuck. I'm like, all right, bet. I walk to the kitchen, grab me some water. I walk into a room. I see these like it's in an Oreo container, and I open it up. Sure enough, they were Oreos. I grabbed me the whole rack, of course. Took it to the crib, started munching on them hoes. I went back until there was no Oreos left, nigga. Carly says, hey Sean, can you go get the cookies in the room? I'm like, yeah, I know exactly where they're at. Grabbed the cookies, came back out, everyone starts laughing. I'm like, why y'all laughing? Y'all looking at me like I'm goofy or something. Carly goes, Sean, how many have y'all ate? I'm like, shit, I'm sorry, there's none left. She was like, Sean, those are dog treats. I'm like, what? She's like, "They're dog treats for my dog." It was one left.
You're not gonna fuck a dog like that, buddy.
I gave half to the dog and I took that whole back because it was actually pretty damn good. I ain't gonna lie. I ate the whole box, so might as well just keep going. Shit, fuck that shit. But no, bro. It was a good high, you know what I'm saying? I ate 20 to 50 plus dog treats. But it was a good ass high, you know what I'm saying? It was a good ass high. Had a good time, bro. You know, as a little kid, I always loved to skateboard and do outlandish, random shit that you wouldn't see any African American do, you know what I'm saying? And so I'm fucking, one day, I pick up a skateboard, bro. I'm like, damn. I'm looking at this, I'm like, what the fuck do I do with this? Pick up that hood, push, eat shit. And over again, bro. Till one day, I took it to the skate park, bro. For the first time ever, took it to the skate park. You know that mountain over there, that skate park, whatever it's called, Mountain View, over there, whatever the hell it's called. Took it over there, bro. I'm feeling like the devil with pedal to the metal, bro. I'm feeling like Lightning McQueen, but the black version. Okay? There's this big ass steep hill, bro. Might as well. I'm like 8 years old, dog. Like fucking chilling, dog. I'm not 8 years old. Sorry, I'm a little high right now. I was 18 years old. Big difference. Anyway, this is steep, bro. This is steep slope, bro. I'm feeling like Lightning McQueen. I look down, ka-chow. I look at Xavier and I'm like, bro, record this, homie. Record this. I'm finna bomb this Master Hill, dog. He's recording me, I'm like, alright. I got my knee pads on, this big ass helmet with the mohawk, whatever is on it. I take one push, I'm going, bro. Like, I'm sliding down this hill, but I didn't even make it halfway down. I was like, slid, skip, hop, plop, to the ground, straight to the ground. The shit was magnificent, bro. But then I never skateboarded again until I was in college, man. That shit traumatized me that fucking badly, bro. Have you ever been traumatized that badly, bro? Where something just like grind your gears and you can't just like think of it and then not think of it?
Trauma!
I swear to God, bro. I swear to God, trauma is a real thing. Scariness is a real thing, bro. I swear to God, this is video game. Five Nights at Freddy's. I watched the whole series. I'm a big scary kind of guy, but like, real old, a little baby about it. But like, anyway, Five Nights at Freddy's was probably the scariest video game I have ever played my whole entire life. I remember Markiplier made a whole series about it. He really did. He made the whole series about it, put dedication in that, and I watched it every day and got the shit scared out of me every day. I'm talking about lights off. I'm under the covers. I got the laptop open, and I'm just like waiting for something to happen. Just like I know something's about to happen, and then I creep up or open the curtain. And I'm just like, Freddy, you behind me, bro? I know you in my fucking room, Freddy. Get the fuck out, bro. I know you in here. I swear to God, it was PTSD. I closed the laptop, went to go to bed. I got covers over me because I ain't seeing shit. If I see in my closet that he can stay there, I ain't going for shit, nigga. I swear to God, one time, I got done with a cool ass episode, you know? I had popcorn everywhere in my bed because I got jump scared about 50 goddamn times. And I'm going to pick up the popcorn, nigga. And by the way, I had a shit ton of cats in my house, nigga. Shit ton of house. Shit ton of cats in my house. Shit ton of house in my cats and house and cats in my house. You know what I'm saying? But I'm going to clean up the popcorn, you know what I'm saying? And I hear under the bed. I'm like, what the fuck? Hell no. that can't be. You know what I'm saying? Oh, hell no. Nah. And I'm like, all right, I'm picking up the pieces. I'm like, yo, what the fuck? It's under the bed, bro. I'm like, nah, bro, I'm getting the broom. I'm going outside. You better be there when I come back. I get the broom. I come back. I'm like, yo, this nigga finna get fucked up. You finna get fucked up, whoever under this bed, bro. And I'm just like, come out, bro, come out. I'm just waiting. I ain't moving because I'm about to piss myself, but I ain't moving. I hear it again. It's like, wham! You still there? What the fuck, bro? I can't do this no more, bro. I reach over there, I get so pissed off, so mad, so upset. I just am like, alright, fuck this guy. I lift up the bed, about 3 kids, I ran out, I'm just like, I damn near shit myself, cuz. They were just under there scheming on me. They knew I was watching the show. I bet you they did. They knew I was watching that goddamn show. They knew. They was trying to do that shit on purpose. You know cats are evil. Cats is deadly. But some of them cute. I got a cat named Bean. Bean is the cutest calico cat you will ever see in your goddamn life. I love Bean with a lot of heart and soul. Oh, tortoiseshell. Sorry about that. Anyway, I don't even know what that is. It's a cute shell. Cute cat, you know what I'm saying? I love the cat. But that cat has put me through some hell, my God. I'm talking about a cat that is this tall and this big. Will wreck your shit every day. I'm talking about you sitting on the couch, that man jumping off wall, on your hips, scratch your shit, and run off. He just gangbanged you, he didn't even know it. He just fucked yourself up, and he didn't even know it, bro. That nigga would be like all cute and cuddly, he run up, all cute nigga. He'd be like, yeah, pet me for a second, I like that. Bam, out of here. He gone. You never see that nigga ever again, I swear to God, but that's all the time I got here for today. I hope you enjoyed. Peace out.
Hey, give it up for Rashawn. That was funny as hell.
Hey, man. That was fucking good, man.
How you guys doing tonight?